What's up? What's up? Video number 3 of 31 for the Christmas Bonanza. Finishing strong, starting strong. Finishing December strong, starting 2022 strong. Welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what the hell is stopping you from starting and scaling, from doing what you have to do, from going to the next level. You know, you've been dilly-dallying. You've been talking about stuff. We are in the Christmas mood. We are giving presents away. We are giving stuff away. But most importantly, we want to encourage you. You probably have been judging a lot of people. And therefore, because of that, because it is you who has been judging a lot of people out there, you now feel like it is going to be turned on you. Therefore, they're going to judge you. And I'm here to say to you that, listen, number one, let it go. Number two, people are so busy looking for solutions and results. It doesn't matter. They don't have time to talk about you and waste time. Most importantly, if somebody has time to critique you and come after you, then that is their model of the world. They are actually portraying what's going on with them. You don't have time for that. Most importantly, if you are in the business of growing, if you are in the business of helping other people and you put yourself out there, it's inevitable. You're going to be ridiculed. You're going to be spoken about. You're going to be, all kinds of things are going to be said. You stick to the goal. Make sure that you're doing what you have to do. Serve enough people. Make sure, it is what Zig Ziglar said. Help enough people get what they want and you will certainly get what you want. And just push through and you will be just fine. Okay, if your if your goals and desires are that big and strong enough, then what other people have to say is none of your business. It's none of your business. You just got to follow through. Okay, so what the hell is stopping you from starting? Number one, you start with there's already too much competition. Okay, that is a lousy excuse. I'm here to tell you right now that I want you to write this down. There is always a place at the top for the best. Say that again. There's always a place at the top for the best. All you got to do is don't do mediocre stuff. That's why I keep telling you guys, especially if you want to build long term and be successful, build things that are going to be here past you. Build things that are going to make you not just the person who made a difference, but the person who leaves something for the next generation. Okay? So differentiate yourself. Do your best to deliver some amazing results. Make sure you have an amazing product, okay? And that, therefore, makes sure that you will always go to the top because there's always space at the top for the best, okay? Get out of the copy and paste. Be your own self, okay? Be the kind of person who asks yourself a simple question. What problem does my niche have? How can I solve it? Most importantly, how can I solve it much quicker, much faster with a life transformation? You want that if you do a coaching session or a leadership session, or you go and speak to a group of people, that not only do you give them the information for them to take action, but you give them something that transforms their lives forever, so that if they ever get in touch with you, or if they ever have to talk about where it started for them, they can always mention that you were part of that journey. All right. So if you're thinking about competition, it's a lousy excuse. Get out of that mindset. Do what you have to do, and you'll be right. Okay, number two, I don't have a compelling rags to riches story. Okay, now, listen. Number one, clients don't actually care about that. Number two, it's not about you. And this is where most coaches, consultants, speakers online are getting it wrong. They think it's about selfies. They think it's about you, taking selfies and how you look and all this nonsense. Guys, forget that stuff, okay? It is about client results. The moment you focus on clients and how to get them results and to do your best, then your story doesn't matter. Okay? Your story does not matter. What matters is, can I deliver an amazing result? Okay? People do not care where you came from, where you studied, what you do. The only people who check that stuff out are people who are, not necessarily in so much pain that tell me, have you ever had a toothache? And if you've ever, you know that sometimes it can be really painful. Now, suppose, by the way, those of you who haven't, I want you to imagine, your head is pounding, your entire jaw feels, and then you go to a dentist. When you get to the dentist with the throbbing pain, do you first sit and ask the dentist for their certificates and where they went to school and how qualified they are before you can ask them to extract the pain? Of course not. It doesn't matter where they went. Can they do the job? Have they proven they can do the job? Yes, good. Bingo. Their story doesn't matter. So it's the same thing for you. I want you to stop that excuse of I don't have a rags to riches. You don't need to have a rags to riches story. You just need to have that story of I doubted myself, and now I am helping other people. By the way, your story develops when you start. Okay? You can't all of a sudden decide, oh, now I've got to have a story. No, the story might be where you started. All right? So let's go next. I don't have or don't know about content. Okay? Well, this is it. Content is the easiest thing to do if you know how to. Okay? What we teach you in World Class Consultants with Audacity is where to go and find content. How to find content. Now, if you know what I have always been telling you guys, there are 5 things that you have to do for you to grow your business and take it to the next level. Okay, number 1, you must get attention. Number 2, you must get leads. Number 3, you must make offers. Number 4, get people on the phone and or sell them. And then number 5, serve with excellence. Okay, now with that in mind, where do you think your content comes from? At the beginning, okay? Where you are getting attention from, which groups are you going to get their attention? And in those groups or where they are, that is where your content comes from. Content comes from observation. Content comes from symptom hunting. Content comes from you going and learning more about your niche and your clients and being in a position where you know so much about them that they're surprised. You know, one of my mentors says, you should be able to write in the diary of your niche, of your client, of your avatar. You need to be able to tell them exactly how their day is going to go. Okay? Why? Because you have taken the time to understand them. Look, you will serve people better when you take the time to understand them. In the course, we teach you on what we call the blue ocean niching, okay? Where you have to go and ask your niche. We give you 14 laser focused questions, which are going to tell you so much about your niche. But most importantly, those questions give you your content. We can just one symptom hunting can allow you to create content for the next 6 months. All right? By knowing what to do. So it has nothing to do with you don't have content. No, you got to decide where you're going, decide who you're going to go after, and then go to them and they will give you the content. As simple as that. Now, the next thing, the reason I'm not starting is, do I start with free sessions? I don't have testimonials. Okay, now stop wasting time. Okay, first of all, you start. Number 2, if you start with a premium product, you don't have to go low. I'll tell you this right now. People who don't pay attention. So if you go with the philosophy of you want to be the best, because there's always space at the top for the best, okay? It doesn't matter what industry it is. You look at all the industries that are existing right now, there's always space at the top for the best. Tesla, car, top, the best, okay? You just think about it, okay? Amazon, retail, top, the best. There's always space at the top for the best. Now, if you are saying that you don't have testimonials and you should start with free sessions, I'll say this to you. There's nothing like free sessions, okay? If you come and I'm going to give you a free session, it is not free. You are actually going to take my course. You are going to take my coaching. You are going to do the work. You are going to get some good results, and you are going to record me an amazing testimonial. Boom! It's not a free session. So it is not about starting with free. No, you do free, but with the mindset of, I am going to do this so that I can get that testimony. Now, the testimony is what will make you a lot more money. Why? Because human beings are always, they have this thing of, I got to see who else, okay? If you go to buy something off Amazon, what do? You go and look at the reviews. You want to know if other people have done it. There is that affiliation thing, okay? So there's no free sessions. Your sessions have got to be with people who will give you an amazing, amazing testimonial, which you can then use. So therefore, they have paid with their testimonial. If they do give you a great testimonial, that testimonial could be worth $120,000. Why? Because they will be telling other people who will make up their decisions much quicker to do business with you. Now, I am waiting for the gods to align. Then I'll be ready. That is such a whole lot of rubbish. That's such a lie. Okay? Look, by the fact that you're thinking about it, God has already given you permission. Okay? The permission is already there. All right? Forget about God has already aligned. You woke up this morning, you are alive, okay? God has already aligned you in this group. God has already aligned. They've shown you a vision, what you got to do. Leave this nonsense of God has got to align, the timing is not right. There will never be the right timing. The right time is now, all right? And if you're, they have aligned. Go start your business now. Stop this. It's Christmas! Yes, okay. Do I need the coaching, PhD, the next certification, etc.? Listen, I've just said to you, people don't care where you studied. People just want solutions. People just want results. You are paid for solution. You're not paid for where you studied. Now, if you're doing something and it needs certification, then of course you got to do that, okay? But, there are certain people who I've spoken to for 2 years, they're still looking for the next certification. Oh, I need a coaching certification. I need this. Hey, sometimes you just need the basics. Sometimes you just need to start, okay? Look, if you know something, if you're an amazing salesperson and you know how to teach, then it is your obligation to teach that stuff, period, okay? I don't know, man, if you know how to help people to lose weight, if you know how to plait hair, if you know how to talk to people and get them to see things better, if you know how to help people start up and clean up their accounts, if you're an account, whatever it is your obligation. It is a necessity that you start now so that you can get better as you go. By the way, when you start, then everything else will open up. Sometimes you're going to go and I'll tell you, you're going to go and do a certificate, and most of you in here will know it. You have done a certificate in coaching. When you get to the real world, it's a totally different thing, okay? Your certificate doesn't matter. I know, because most of them come to me after they've done the certificate, and then they want to get the real deal of how do I start? Where do I open up? How do I do social media? All that stuff. Most importantly, how do I do sales and marketing? Which they don't teach you there. The real deal is about you starting and getting feedback. There's never been a better source of information than failure. You heard me right. Okay, jump in the deep end, do what you got to do, whatever comes up, boom, you will learn, you will adjust, then you'll say, okay, maybe I need to learn this, maybe I need to learn that. There's so much information out there, there's so many books, you can do a PhD online, okay, you do not need the next certification, you just need to start, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, whilst we're still on here, I just want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that guess what? We are in the week of the Christmas Bonanza. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, what do I have here? In the Bonanza, in the draw, which is going to be 12 days of drawing, okay, you will have the opportunity to win 5-day live advanced business course, okay? It is usually valued at $997. You will be able to win that, and I will send you this in the post, and you can join in whenever you are ready. Then, of course, you have the ability to win, okay? This is a gift voucher. No, this is a gift voucher. Now, do you know somebody who could benefit from mastering social media and content strategy and being able to put in place the systems for winning in business? I'm sure you do. Now, wouldn't it also be amazing if you gifted them an amazing Christmas present of helping them to have a better business next year? I hear a yes. Now, if that is the case, guess what? We got you sorted, okay? For 1 month, they get yours truly and my team to give you the ability to master your social media, to master your content strategy, how you come up with stuff. Most importantly, this was supposed to be $499. It is now just $299, actually $297, if I remember, $297, where you can give this to somebody so that they can have a better year next year, okay? Now, the people on the course already, you're not allowed to have this, okay? So don't even try. Now, there's another gift voucher, 1 month business coaching for you, which is supposed to be $1,590, it is now $397. Now, I'll tell you, for 18 years, I've been in the business of consulting, teaching, business, leadership, public speaking. Okay, I've performed at the highest level. I've done it all. You better believe that I know something about starting and growing a business. Okay, so guess what? You have me for an entire month, helping you to not just do the business coaching, but the life, so that you know how do I do what I need to do? How do I set myself up? Where should I be looking? What should I be focusing on? And stuff like that. Now, and finally, guess what? This is the big one. It's a free voucher for those of you who are going to be in the draw, okay? The Christmas Bonanza. You win 12 weeks of free coaching on starting your speaking business, okay? Speaking, I was one of the most, I still are, the most highly paid speaker on the circuit in my niche. Why? Because of the way that I had positioned myself. But most importantly, I'll tell you something. Motivational speakers are broke. Trainers make money. And that is what I teach you in the 12-year course. Now, in the 12-week course, okay, to help you to level up so that you can be. When is now a good time to get going? Now. When is now a good time? Listen, I'm going to be teaching for 30 days, okay? Every day I'm going to drop some real value. If you take notes and you write all this stuff up, I can guarantee you'll be able to do something on your own, okay? And if you want to take it to the next level, then of course that opportunity will be there. All you got to do right now is say, you know what? This year I'm making a choice. The choice I'm taking is I'm going to build. I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of not being able to deliver. I'm going to do something. When you do that, everything else changes, okay? So until next time, I want you, number one, to make sure you're in the draw. Number two, I want you to make sure that you attend. I did an amazing free session yesterday on the 4 steps to build and to be able to build and scale your business. The next one is on Tuesday, so you better make sure that you sign up for that one. And remember that we got presents, we got vouchers, we got stuff for you. We are going to do 12 days of free Christmas giveaway. Most importantly, 30 days of Christmas bonanza. Why? We totally believe in giving. We want to over deliver for you so that you can understand the power of giving. Most importantly, that you can get to next year in a better shape for you to build bigger, better. So until next time, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment box. Other than that, I want you to have a great day and know that you have the audacity to live life on your terms. Until then, peace.